Hello, hello, good evening. How you doing? Sorry about that. Always takes me a couple of minutes once I go live just to update the thumbnail and the description and all that good stuff so that people can find us whilst we're streaming. So thank you if you're early in for bearing with me just while I do that. Let's see who we've got in. Puzzle Peanut first. That's because you knew it was coming. We got Ant-Man, how you doing? Lee Bell, good to see you. Mr. Water, Farah, he's managed to actually turn up on time for once. He's loving the fishing. Do you know, we might do the fishing tomorrow. I was thinking tomorrow afternoon, I've not got much on tomorrow afternoon, and I think after today's nice weather, it's going to absolutely lash it down tomorrow. So I thought tomorrow afternoon we might just we might have a go at the fishing. We might do a bit of snow runner. So yeah, we'll do a bit more. Farah. Stacey, how you doing? Stacey's lurking again. Puzzle Peanut thought was late, but miscalculated the time. No, you're not late. You're all right. I'm hoping you guys can hear me. Okay, let me know if you can't. And I can see the Streamlabs coming up there, talking about the 1,000th subscriber. We're actually on 905 right now, so we're not far away. 905. I think yesterday's trailer helped a little bit, you know. I'd be interested to know what you guys think of it, and I've heard from a few of you on that, but I quite enjoyed making that, to be honest. I'm not that creative, so it's quite nice when it comes together. Good, you can hear me, Lee. Excellent. All right, so I did say the other night when I put the poll on the community area that if we didn't do Lawn Mowing Sim the other night, because Tourist Bus won the vote, we would do it another night. So here it is. And it's Friday, isn't it? We want to chill out. Well, I do, after working. So we'll do a couple of contracts, I think, and see how we get on. And just to recap where I am in my sort of journey on this, there's still me and the other guy that I hired for this. I've still only got 2 mowers because I need to. Well, I'm going to have to save up quite a bit of money, I think, to be able to upgrade the HQ again so that I can get another mower. So that's going to take some time. But it is what it is. Plenty of contracts to do. If I look at this screen. Hey Patrick, how you doing? Nice to see you. We've got some of these are repeating again. We've done a few of these. 60 Corville Street, we've got that one. What was that? That was 3 stars. Kingsbury House is 1.5. We've got one that's 4 stars. Millerbrook Garden. What else have we got? I think this is a new one. Rowley Manor. Don't think I've seen this one. I tell you what though, the values are going up. That one's 2,815, so it's going up. When I said I might not be able to upgrade the HQ for a while, if I do a few of those, I might be able to. What's this one? Hilltop House. I don't think I've done this one either. I think to start with, I'm not going to do one that's 4 stars. So let's have a think. I think I've done that one, so I won't start with that one. I might start with this one, 3 stars. But what I will do is, first of all, send my guy off doing something. You've got this installed, have you, Lee? And you got the DLC as well. That's good. Yeah, still no DLC. Yeah, Ant-Man says it there. No DLC yet for PlayStation. Although, as I mentioned, I think last time, I can see on Amazon that the disc version of this for PS5 is being launched at the beginning of September, and it's kind of like a special edition that includes the DLCs as well. So between now, what are we now, mid-June? So between now and probably the end of August, they're going to release. I bet they release them in August. Are they repeating with different weather? They are repeating with different weather. Yeah, I'm getting rain a lot. Put your staff on the expensive ones. That's what I thought. I think I'm going to put him on this one, you know. What's the most expensive one I've got? Well, that is... Now, that's 2,815, so... Unfortunately, our guy, Mason, is going with the small mower, unless it needs a special one. Because some of them require a certain one, don't they? But I think that one's alright, so we'll send him off doing that one. I think we'll do this one, because I've not actually been to this one. So the Davies Garden, Hilltop House. Stace loves this game. It's no power or sim. No, we said that last time, didn't we? We need to be able to get that. I'm hoping they give us a taste of that on the console. Seems like everybody's playing it on PC, so hopefully, as these things usually go, when they're popular on one platform, they bring them to the others. Right, cut height is 5 to 6 centimeters, and I just realised actually, I think I was meant to charge up. Let me put the fuel in. The other thing I wanted to do was, how do I charge the battery of the strimmer? I know I can do it at the end. It says use the trimmer, but anyway, I'll think about that later. I thought I could do it before I used it, but right, we've got seven objects. Let's have a look. You can see one of them. This garden's a bit up and down, isn't it? We haven't got any flowers though. That's the main thing where I'm concerned. No flowers. Right, I'll quickly skirt around the edge and work my way back in. 2 objects we need. Missed one. Did I miss one? Check the car. There's a set of keys on there. Is there? Right, hang on. Let me get these. Are these collectibles that you were talking about, Farah? Where did I miss one? See, there's a slight delay, Ant-Man, from when you say that to me seeing it on the screen, so I don't know where it was. Is this it? There's one. Right, where's the other one? I'm assuming it's just this garden, there's no other side section or anything I need to do. Hey Mel, how are you? Do you know, these are dead easy to find normally. Right, I'm going to have to do this methodically now. This is me being... Oh, there it is. Maybe that was the one you meant, Ant-Man. I'm good, thanks, Mel. Right. So you said check the car for a set of keys. Do you mean this McLaren? I don't see any. Oh yeah, there you go. And I got a trophy. Every good deed. Thanks for that, Farah. Now you see, I would never think to go and look around the cars and whatnot. Right, let's get on. Right, let's get off here. Now, I think it said... Oh, I do want to drive it. Yeah, I do want to drive it, Peanut. It's be a bit faster than this thing that I'm on now. I'll tell you that much. 5 to 6 centimeters. So let's get that 6 centimetres, that will do us. Right, here we go. So how's everybody doing? It's the start of the weekend, and you know what? I'm not even cutting anything. That's how much I'm concentrating, or not. Right, I'll start that again, shall I? That's better. You've passed this one onto your employee, Ant-Man. Is that because you've got a better one than this? This is the best one I've got so far, until I upgrade that that HQ. Come back and do these corners after. Para, how you doing? Good to see you. Bond, Mr. Bond, how are you? Right, I think it said the recommended time for this one was 29 minutes, but you kind of know how I do it. Whatever it is, it is. I did try and beat those times at the beginning, but then I thought I wasn't enjoying it as much, trying to race round doing that. Oh, by the way, this reminds me, talking about farming sim the other night, when I was telling you that, if you're on that is, I was telling you about the hay bales. I was struggling to pick up the hay bales. I went back to it, I watched a video on YouTube of some guy doing it, and I thought fair enough. So I went back, tried to do it, I could not do it for the life of me, couldn't pick them up. But as I said the other night, I thought the actual contractor might have done something wrong at the beginning of the contract, because it was only showing that it was, the hay bales were there, but it was showing that the contract was only 20% complete. So the only thing I had to do was pick the bales up and take them to that market or depot or whatever it's called, but it was showing 20% done, so I thought there was something up with it, so I ended up abandoning it. But I noticed last night a load more contracts turned up, and hay baling's one of them, so I'm going to try it again from the beginning now I know a little bit more about it, but that was frustrating. But it's a very good game. You guys were definitely right, you guys that said about farming sim. And I know, Farah, you were saying about fishing North Atlantic. You keep going on there and you keep sort of spending like 3 hours on it, thinking you've only been on there about an hour. Time passes like that, and that's definitely what's happening with farming sim. I played it last night for what I thought was about half an hour, and I'd been on nearly 2 hours. Strange, isn't it, when you get immersed in something like that? Just chilling, Parrot, nice. Bun says, noticed from streaming, wanted to finish off shooting Hitler. Somebody should have done, shouldn't they? Need a mod to pick up the bales and pallets by hand. Yeah, I saw you can do that, but I don't want to cheat. I want to try and, I don't mind failing it if the next time I come back and I've kind of worked it out. Oh, you work for the NHS, do you, Lee? I saw your little avatar there. You've got all the scrubs on, it looks like. Yeah, Peanut, the equipment I used for that, for the baling, was all the suggested stuff that it gave me. I didn't use any of my own gear. I just, you know, it pre-selects at the bottom what you should use. I just used that. But I'm thinking I had to keep going into the list of equipment to find out what each bit did, because I don't know them all by sight yet. And then trying to get the order, so like cutting it, then you dry it, and then you use that other thing that heaps it up, then you bale it, then you pick it up. And I thought I did all that, but I might have done a couple of them in the wrong order and screwed it up, I don't know. It's nice to play this, isn't it, after the chaos of Tourist Bus? I nipped on there before actually, because I did say the other night I was going to try and change bus, and I did pick up the oh, I can't remember the name of it now. One of the other MAN buses, not the team bus, the other one. Is it a C? One of the big orange ones anyway. I picked up one of those second hand, 87,000 euros. Not a scratch on it. Well, it was 83% in good repair, so I bought that. I literally just picked it up, put a livery on it, and I've saved that for the next time we go on a tourist bus. So I think I've got 4 buses in the fleet now. Yeah, I got a baler, Cadman. A baler was part of the kit that I sort of borrowed. But I know we were talking the other night, the bales came out, they were the round bales, and I know you guys were saying that rectangle or square bales are the easiest ones to handle. I just couldn't. I watched the guy unfold the piece of kit that goes on the front and back of the tractor. I can't remember what it's called. The thing that picks them up anyway, and I saw him making fine movements with it to sort of get it low down and then get under the bale and then scoop it up. I just couldn't do it. I'll work it out. Transport Fever 2, yeah, that's quite popular, isn't it, that para, yeah? Lots of people stream that. What more have I got? This one is the second one you get. Does it tell me on this? Does it tell me on here? Doesn't tell me on there, does it? Somebody in the chat will. One melody in the list. No, Puzzle Peanut, no, it had to be here. The Black Knight mower, that sounds familiar. You could be right, Perry, yeah. The baling contracts are grass. Right, that may be why I messed it up then. I could have sworn it said hay. Because the other thing I looked up, which I wasn't sure of, once I cut the grass, it might have been the brightness setting that I've got. I was trying to work out how it turns to hay, because I went over and dried it, turned it over, dried it. I was looking for it to change colour, and it did, but it was only very like subtle. Not like you can see the two difference in colours here to where I've cut and where I haven't. It wasn't a big colour change, so that confused me to start with. I'll do the next one. I think I've got two baling contracts ready to go, so I'll do one and I'll just see what how we get on. This is relaxing, Lee, yeah, it is. I'm going to try and speed up, you know, because I did one the other night where the grass was like, the height of the grass was, I think it was 20 centimetres or even more, and it was some paddock, some horse place, and because I think it was so long, it was overheating the engine quite a lot, and I had to keep going really slow, but I think I can go a bit faster on this because it's not as long to begin with. They may be here ones, yeah, I'm convinced it was here. Not to worry. I spent quite a bit of time on it though. I mean, I quite enjoyed trying to work it out. You know, it didn't frustrate me that much. I was just annoyed when I couldn't complete it. And I think it was worth about 5k. I've got mine set to dollars, the currency. I know you can change it to different currencies. I've got it set to dollars because it's the US map, so I thought I'd leave it as dollars. And it was worth about 5k, so I was a bit mad really that I couldn't finish it. Oh, there we go, it's overheating. It does look longer at this section. You don't do contracts, Mr. Water. Well, see, I wondered about that because I've obviously got the fields that you start with. I did buy a neighbour's field, which is adjoining the farm that I've got. So I bought that one. Did everything I needed to do in those fields, and then I was kind of like, right, what do I do next? So I've been doing all the contracts, mainly as well, just to get used to the type of activities I'm going to need to be doing. Because it's quite good how it selects all the kit for you as well. You know, you've not played it before. So I don't really have to think about the kit I need to lease. I don't know about this top-down view. It's good in some ways, but I feel a bit away from the action, you know. It's easy to see bits where you've missed. But then when you get stuck in the trees like this, you can't see anything. Yeah, the colour change is very subtle. Yeah, it is. It is. Yeah, that's correct. You don't have to drop. This is good. You don't have to drop off the grass. You can see it spewing it there out the sides, which is quite good. Yeah, the steering's weird. You see the steering there. That takes some getting used to. to begin with, especially when you're reversing and trying to go back over little bits that you've missed. It's a bit odd to begin with. This was your go-to mower, was it, Farah, before you upgraded? I quite like this one, and obviously it cuts a bit more. I'm assuming it's got a wider blade than the original one, which is very basic, isn't it? It's easy to use, it's a good one to start with. But I'm looking forward to getting the next one. So what I'll do each time is just keep assigning the one I've been using to the next employee and then use the newest one. Right, 42% complete. No, they've gone Ant-Man because what I did was I cancelled the contract, and I noticed when I cancelled the contract they all disappeared. So they went. Yeah, it is easy to see where you're going because you've got that little frame on the front, although you can see it swinging about a bit still. But yeah, it is. Yeah, because the first one, all you can see is the front end, the yellow end at the front. So thanks everyone for coming in though, appreciate it. As I said, we'll do this tonight, we'll just do this tonight, and then tomorrow, if you guys are around, I think we might do some fishing North Atlantic, possibly even a second stream as well with a bit of snow runner. The video I did the other day for the fishing was actually quite popular by my standards, of course, so I was quite pleased with that really. And I know it helped you, Farah, to get your first catch, which was quite rewarding. You can customise your guy, yeah, you can. You can change the uniform and pick a logo. It's like my guy's got this logo on his back. The sort of leaves, but you can change that. You change the colours, change what they're wearing, etc, etc. That's good. Look at the glint of that sun there. That's nice, isn't it? It's very clever in its simplicity, isn't it, this one? That's good. Mel will be there tomorrow. Excellent. Melody wants on the road. We can always oblige with that. Oh, and by the way, it's just while we're talking about on the road and what Mel likes and what she doesn't like, I've put a request in because we were talking about it. I put a request in just for a laugh for Autobahn 3, so stand by your beds for that one. I thought it only fair that we talked about it, so we'll give it a try. I don't know how long it'll last, but we can try it. And that'll really wind Mel up. Peanut says no. Have a day off. Honestly, it doesn't, like you guys said, it doesn't look great. But I thought, well, why don't we just try it, and then at least we can say we've done it. I can save you guys some money though, you see. I think with some of these streams though, I've cost some of you a bit of money. I know a few people have picked up Tourist Bus, definitely. Because I kind of read every comment, and lots of people have thought, right, I'm off to buy this now. I think Lee, you bought this as well. A few others have bought this, but I'm not responsible for this one. That's you guys got me playing it. Then Fishing North Atlantic, a couple of you after the video the other day had said you're going to go and get it, which was quite good. So it's good really if I can show a few of these off, and you can kind of decide for yourself then, can't you? I'm late to the game with this one because you're all way ahead of me. You're interested to see it as a giggle. It might be a giggle. I saw a little bit of the demo and some of the character movement, and it looked a bit strange. Now whether they'll have improved it since then, I don't know, because I think the demos must have been the PC demos. It was quite a while ago. We'll see anyway, so I've requested it. We'll see what happens. It might make Road Maintenance Simulator look half decent. Just do that little bit while I'm here. Cadman says it's a £20 game, says it all. You mean the Autoborn one? Is that what you mean? Is it only £20? That is cheap, isn't it? There's something suspect there if it's only £20. Yeah, I would love to do a flight sim stream. And the reason I would is because a few years ago I used to fly in real life. So doing it in a simulator would be great, but unfortunately I don't have an Xbox or a PC, so I can't do it, much as I'd love to. I did play the previous one on an old PC I had before you needed to have a dedicated graphics card, so you can tell how old that PC was. It's been quite a few years since I've had that PC as well, so yeah, I'd love to do that. My son has it on his Xbox, but there's no way he's going to let me borrow his Xbox. He's got the Spitfire as well. The Spitfire is excellent. I had a quick go with the Spitfire. That's nice. You did buy Tourist Bus Sim, Lee. Yeah, that was it. I knew you bought something. I couldn't remember what it was. There you go, Puzzle Peanuts got it. Everybody round to Puzzle Peanuts' house. Yeah, you were talking about Autobahn, Cadban, yeah. Well, if it comes out, is it 23rd of June? I think it's 23rd of June. Which is what made me go away and request it. So, if you want to hang on, we'll see if it comes off. If it does, I'll play it. I've no problem with that. And then you can have a look, see what you think. I mean, mine will be the PS5 version, of course. So. £21 on a site you won't name. I know what that site is. It sounds a bit like Amazing without a G. Hey Stephen, how you doing? Hey Stephen, have you been having trouble with your save files on Tourist Bus? I think I saw you on the Discord talking about it. Right, I just lifted the blade. You damaged the ground? I thought that was if you had the blades down. That's purposely why I took the blades up. Never mind. It's June the 3rd. Is it not the 23rd, Cadman? It's 23rd. Because the 3rd's been gone, hasn't it? Right, we're not doing too badly here, are we? 71%. Yeah, I thought you had, Stephen. So can you not play it at all? Yeah, 23rd. Mr. Water, you've got Snow Runner on the PS5, but you haven't had a chance yet to have a look. Yeah, so, yeah, we might do a bit of that tomorrow. And the thing I was going to say about that, remember we did a bit of a vote on that as to whether I should continue with the original save that I've got or create a new one. I think I might create a new one but keep the old one and kind of dip into both. I think I'll do it that way. Because I've literally finished Michigan, which is the first map. But to be honest, it was quite nice, that map. So now that I've not completed every mission in Michigan, but well, that was a mouthful, weren't it? Complete every mission in Michigan. But I've only got a few left, so I could always use the new file to go back and do Michigan. So I'll kind of mix it up a little bit. Because all you do really is do a mission, finish, do the next one. So it's not like you're really following a kind of story or anything, is it? You can just dip in and out. Stacey says, quick question. That's not a quick question. Look at the length of that question. What sims are best to get? Got Steam and Xbox Game Pass and PS4. Gave that to the boys when you got the PC. Who's got a PC? Mel, you've got a PC. I know a few of you got a PC, can probably Can probably tell, Stace. It is a quick question. I think you should. I think you should stream the Power Wash sim. To be honest, given how popular that is right now, that's what I'd be doing if I had a PC. And I guess it also depends what you like to play yourself, Stace, as well. Because what I do is I try to play things that I like and hope that you guys like them as well. Because there's nothing worse than, you know, trying to play something to put on your channel that you don't actually enjoy yourself. I think that would show straight away, wouldn't it? So I think the first thing is play something you like to play. don't. I'll still come into your next stream. I haven't seen the Power Wash sim for a long time, so I look forward to that. House Flipper, yeah, House Flipper. Everyone keeps telling me about House Flipper. Got right. Mr. Bond is now banned for mentioning the rude words. He's going to be in a timeout. I guess if you've got Game Pass, Stace, there's quite a bit of stuff on there, isn't there? I don't have Game Pass, so I don't know, but there must be all sorts on there. Yeah, not sure yet, Puzzle Peanut. It will come. Here's MF, how are you doing? MF, good to see you. A hobo simulator is... Are you being serious? Hobo simulator? What do you do in that then? Oh, farming simulators on Game Pass, there you go, Stace. You've got it. There you go. You can stream that and pretend you're working as a farmer in those brummy fields near you. Actually, I shouldn't say that because I think Mel's from around there. I shouldn't call people brummies that are not brummies, especially if they're Aston Villa fans. That won't go down too well, will it? That's like calling me a Blackpool fan. Yeah, definitely think about House Flipper. After you guys mentioned it, I went off and watched some stuff on it. In fact, do you know what? I think it's in this current sale. I'm sure I saw it in the sale. I think actually Farah mentioned it to me that it was in the sale the other week. Oh, you live in Kent now, Mel, right? Yeah, I did call you a Brummie, Stace, yeah. Coventry's Birmingham, isn't it? It's the same place, isn't it? Yeah, PC building sim. Are you guys interested in that? Because I've got that and I played it for quite a while, but I've not had it. I've not played it for probably between 6 and 9 months, I would say. I bet it's had a good update since then. But I did actually quite enjoy playing that. The sale is a hint. I just got one thing to say to you though, Mel. Can you send Cameron Archer back to Preston, please? That is all. Right. 88%. This swimming pool or whatever it is a bit awkward in the middle, isn't it? I'm sure it's not a swimming pool, some kind of modern looking fountain or something. You'd watch PC Building Sim, excellent, yeah. Stacey's falling out with me now. Do you know what actually, Peanut? It's another one of those where you think, I don't know if I'm interested in that, and you start playing it, and actually it's just like, well, you're building PCs. You just got to meet the requirements. Somebody sends the computer to you for fixing. You got to take the side off, dust it out with a spray can, change the memory, parcel it back up, leave it in the hallway, somebody picks it up, you get paid. And basically you have a computer, they send you emails saying, can you fix this? And you order the parts in, you fix it, you give it back, you make money, and there's a whole business to it. It's actually really good. In fact, I might reinstall it after this. I think the problem was the console version was slightly behind the PC version, and some of the components were way more up to date on the PC version, the last time I played it anyway. And I was following them on Twitter and they were saying, right, this certain graphics card is coming to the game. So I thought, oh good. Went in there. Well, it was for PC, but it wasn't for console, so it was slightly behind. Which is a bit frustrating, but it's still a good game. PC Building Sim 2 beta. Oh, that's good. That's good to know if they're bringing out a second one. No, it's good. I mean, if you guys are interested, I'm happy to stream it. I've had it, as I said, I've had that game a long time. Or I could even do kind of like I did with the fishing game the other day. I can kind of do a one-off sort of video about it, showing what you need to do, how you do it, how it works, that kind of thing. If that helps, I'm quite happy to do that as well. That's pretty straightforward to do. And then you can decide after that, and it's always in the sale as well on PlayStation. It's a PS4 game, it's not a PS5 game. I don't think they did an upgrade for the PS5. Yeah, Farah would be happy with that, okay. I'm happy to keep putting these things on, if as long as you guys are watching, that's absolutely fine. Right, it's a bit awkward this, isn't it now, this bit? 94%. I think what I'll do is I'll just do that. Lift the bit, lift the blades, come back a bit. I love how the guy turns his head when you're reversing. It's just a neat little detail, that. Yeah, I'd do a one-off episode, and then you can always gauge things by how popular they are when you make, you know, your first video. Take it from there. I downloaded it thinking it might be a bit niche, and I work in IT, so I still thought it might be a bit niche, and I played it and I thought, oh, it's another one of those like this one, but you think, why would you want to sit there building PCs? But you're not just doing that, you're repairing, you're upgrading people's machines. It's kind of like a PC World thing, people taking the machines in for you to work on. Well, we've gone a little bit over the 29 minutes, that's for sure. Flashing on the PS5 version of SnowRunner, I've not noticed that MF at all. Is that on any particular map or area? This last bit, we'll get the strimmer out. Right, so this is where you find out how tricky the steering is. There we go, see? This is worse than on the road, this. That'll do. Right, so let's get the engine switched off. Get the strimmer to work. getting these corners. So we're on 97.4, so there's quite a bit of strimming to do, because your percentage doesn't really move up a lot, does it, with this? Although I did leave big sections like this. And I think, unlike where there's flowers, I think if you kind of put the strimmer into these trees, I don't think you get a penalty for it. It's just flowers it doesn't like. The only thing about doing this when you get your head down like this, you have to look up to see where you are in the actual garden. See, we came all the way around there, and without even noticing. 98.4. So you guys were talking about Game Pass before. Obviously, I haven't got a PC or Xbox, so I'm not sure. Is that generally good value? Because I know the PlayStation version of Game Pass, when I looked at that, I couldn't make my mind up whether that was value for money or not. I guess so. In my case, I don't play a massive range of games. I have certain types of things that I like. So, I don't know if the concept of a Game Pass type of thing is worth it for me. I usually get something and I kind of play it to death. So, I don't know. And to be honest, on a personal basis, I kind of hate the way that everything's going subscription based. I don't just mean computer games. I mean just generally. You can't seem to buy anything anymore. You've got to have it on a subscription. And they're bloody hard work to keep track of. PlayStation Now has better games than Game Pass. It does, Mel, as well. It changed. I got an email about that actually yesterday about it changing. It did tell me I'm going to be on the basic one, which is what I expected. but it just say you can upgrade any time. So I don't know. Once they do it, maybe it's worth having a look. Unless have the lists of games already been published for what you'll get on each tier? Oh, there we are. We're done. Mr. Water, you've got Game Pass Ultimate. It includes Xbox Live, EA Play, Xbox Game Pass, and Melody's got that too. Right. You can get 3 months for £1 for new customers. What you mean, the PlayStation one, Ant-Man? Right, I'm going to recharge the battery while I'm here. I'm also going to do the fuel. In case I forget. So, let's see how we did. See, that's not bad money, is it, that? 1,377. Oh, £750 for the valuables recovered. So that was the car keys then, was it, at the beginning? £750 just for picking up the car keys for the McLaren. That's good. What do we get in fines? £3.72, which was made up of £2 in collisions, and then the ground damage, £1.72. Yes, fair enough, isn't it? And then this is our guy. Wow, what is he? What? Look at the state of what he's done to the actual mower. Vehicle, engine, blades, fuel. Look what he's done to that. Mind you, it was a big job, that one, wasn't it? He's got £1,688 there for the company, so that's not bad. And that was the 3.5 star job that we sent him on, so that's good. Xbox Game Pass, Ant-Man, you've got, right. 3 games a month on PS Plus now. The Essential, yeah. The 16 different ones is the Farah. I think you told me there was a guide to where to find them, didn't you? To train him up. So this is the end of the week as well. So what was the balance? Well, the profit was 8,194. So that's not bad, is it? We'll take that. Right, let's have a see what else we've got. I'm looking for some different ones. I'm not doing that one again. Yeah, see, these are very similar, aren't they? Right, I'm going to send our guy off on one of these again. Actually, you know what I should do, really, is I am going to fix everything. Being as he's basically pranged it. He's made us a bit of money, but he's spent us a bit as well. He's not even emptied the grass, look. The lazy so-and-so. Right. Let's have a look at this. I don't know if I need... £2.16. We might as well do it. £14 for the engine. £6 for the blade repair. And I already did the fuel. So that's fine. Nope. Don't want to leave that. Let's go back and get some jobs. I'll give him this one. What did that say? Mulcher or a collector? Right, that's a collector, isn't it? So that's fine. Which one shall we do? Shall we do another easy one? We'll do this one. 59 Colville Street. I think we've been here before. But some of them do repeat, don't they? Right, let's do that one. Yeah, so don't forget everyone, leave me a thumbs up if you don't mind, that would be great. The number of subs has really gone up just in the last few weeks. It's been really nice to see. 905 at the beginning of the stream, and I said at the beginning, hope you guys enjoyed the trailer. It was good fun making that. Took me a while to go back and get all the clips. But it was worth it. I quite enjoyed it when it finished processing and I watched it. Right, we've only got 3 objects for such a large area. Right, where's them keys this time? It's going to be something different, isn't it, on every map? If you're there, Farah, and you know where each thing is, let me know. Because I might as well look for it whilst I'm here. The credits at the end, MF, yeah. It's basically I did everything. So I didn't have a chance to put anybody else in, unfortunately. And 59 Colville Street it is. I think it was 59. Let's have a look. 59 Colville Street is where we are. Actually, while we're on that screen, because I didn't pay attention, it needs to be 6 to 7 centimetres. Thanks for hitting the like button, Mr. Water. Yeah, it was quite good. The trailer. Thanks, Mel. I was also trying to think of different places, different Discords and things where I can actually put the trailer on so people get to see it. I did put it in a couple of places. There's a lanyard near the grill. Right, which side's the grill? Ah, there it is. Nice, thank you. Right, let's do this again. Right, 6 to 7. So we're at 7 already. Right, let's go. So this is one of the easy contracts. It's fairly straightforward. I don't think the grass is very long to begin with. I didn't return the keys, what do you mean? Yeah, you can put me in your Discord, Stace, yeah, thanks. I'm sure it told me at the end of the last one. I'm sure it told me at the end that I did it. Did it not automatically return the keys? That's why it paid me the money, didn't it? Well, I wouldn't mind a go in it, I must admit. Oh, he's winding me up. Oh, there you go. That's, yeah. I can never tell with him. Throw the keys in a ball. Well, there's that car again over there, look. So he's obviously moved it. Oh, the other thing I was going to mention to you, Mel, was about, you know, we talk about TubeBuddy. You use TubeBuddy, you got the Pro version. I saw on some YouTube videos, some people were getting it like 50% off if you had under 1,000 subscribers, but I can't find that offer anywhere. Unless it was like a limited time thing. Bit of a weird garden this, all in sections, but this and the one at the back are the two biggest sections. Those are the two side bits, don't take long to do. Yeah, that's what I thought, Mel, yeah. Some people clicking a little slider when they order it, which says under 1,000 subs. I'll drop them an email. Maybe it's because I was running the free version for a while first. Yeah, I remember you saying that about the licenses. It's the desktop one that I was doing. Right, if I'm not careful I'll get some ground damage doing that. Yeah, it's definitely helped, Mel. I've on the free version, obviously, I only get to add sort of 3 or 4, I think, of the suggested tags, but it's definitely helped so far. Yeah, thanks, Cadman. See you later. Cadman is his PlayStation name, which is why you can hear me calling him Cadman. It's easier, that's how I remember him. Everybody's got different names, haven't they? Different things. I'm fortunate that mine is the same on most things. So yeah, it can get a bit confusing. Right, not doing too bad on this bit. So that's 40% done already on this one. So let's zip over to this side. Actually, speaking about James Bond, I know we're going off topic, but another subscription service I've got is Amazon Prime, and I noticed they put all the James Bond films on there. And I haven't actually seen the new one yet. The new one's on there. I've not actually seen it. So I might watch that this weekend. I quite like the Daniel Craig ones, although my favourites are Roger Moore. They're the ones I remember as a kid. They always had them on at Christmas and New Year. %. This steering at the back, by the way, even though it's a bit awkward, you can do these tight turns. Once you get to the end, you'll see. It helps you do a tighter turn like that, which is quite good. Yeah, Boxing Day. Yeah, it was Boxing Day. Yeah, that's right, because that New Year's Day was always Escape to Victory or some kind of war film, weren't it? New Year's Day. Boxing Day was always Bond, yeah. Right, let's do this last bit and then we'll go to the back of the house. Zulu. Yeah. Yeah, I like the Roger Moore ones though. Farrah's right. I think they're always, well, the earlier Bond films are always a bit tongue-in-cheek, weren't they? I think certainly the Roger Moore ones were. The Daniel Craig ones tend to be a bit more serious, don't they? Different audience these days, I think. Ant-Man's got it right. It's better than the crap they put on these days. I like it. Much easier on this mower, you don't have to empty it. It really is. It's a shame really, you have to pay for your TV licence if you don't really watch the channels that come with that licence. Yeah, you'd watch that, Mel, wouldn't you? I'm going to tell him that. I'll tell him you want a 4-hour private stream. You got a point there actually, Farah, because You can, with certain streams, you can treat it like TV, can't you? You can't treat mine like that because mine are not regular, but like some people who stream on a regular date and time, you can definitely count it as part of your schedule. I've kind of always done that with the Train Sim World ones. I always quite like watching them. It's nice to sit back and watch somebody else play it. Yeah, there's lots of stuff on YouTube. I don't actually watch Twitch as much. I am signed up to Twitch, and if Stace is still here, Stace streams on Twitch. But I don't really get Twitch. I've never used it much. And the thing about Twitch was that I chose YouTube over Twitch because I could have mentioned this the other night, but all your stuff disappears after a while. And if people come to your channel, I thought, well, maybe if they watch some of your stuff, they might then go back and watch some of your old stuff, but you can't really do that on Twitch because it disappears. Although, if your idea is to make money on Twitch, I think it's probably slightly easier than the requirement for YouTube. There is that. You can set it to stay, can you, Stace? I thought it just went after like 2 or 3 weeks. Well, Mr. Water, wait till we've played Autobahn 3. You might think something like On the Road is brilliant. Yeah, do you know what? I haven't used my PlayStation VR for a long time now. I know there's a new one coming out for the PS5, but the old one still works. To be honest, when I used it, it would make me... It depends what game I was playing, but it made me a little nauseous playing it. Plus the screen's a bit crap on the PlayStation 1. You know, like the... it's not a very sharp picture. But it was very good for... one thing I did enjoy on PlayStation VR was the Titanic tour, going down to the wreck and being able to move about inside the wreck and all that. That was good. I even think I've got a video of that. I've got 1 or 2 videos of that on the channel from way back, exploring the wreck of the Titanic. That was good. And there was another one I got where you go to space and you land on the moon and go wandering around on the moon. That was a good one as well. Talking of graphics card, I saw a decent one the other day. It was a 370, a 3070 I should say, not a 370, a 3070, 580 quid, which didn't seem too bad to me considering. But then again, the new series are coming out in September, so the 3 series one's going to drop in price suddenly. now they're all coming back in the shop. People that have been waiting for a 3 Series will suddenly say, might as well get a 4 Series, but it doesn't bother me that. I think the 3 Series ones are good enough for me, so I'm tempted just to hang on till September just to see what happens. But you've got a 3070, yeah. Yeah, if you look at the specs, 3070 seems more than enough. Especially when you combine it with a decent CPU and whatnot. Right, let's take this back. Right, there we go. Get the engine off. Right, why is the engine not going off? What have I not done? That's what I haven't done. Lowered the front. Okay, let's jump off. Oh, it says leave location. I didn't even see that. There you go, we did that without the strimmer. Well, I never. That was a bonus. Right, so let's see how we did. Hopefully our other guys finished as well. We got 400 quid for that one. We got 100 quid for picking up the lanyard. So we'll take that. Let's see what other guy did. 524. So, yeah, not bad at all. So hang on, he's got valuables recovered as well. So how's he done that, or does he get it as well? Maybe he gets it as well. Maybe it's shared out between both. So how are we doing rank-wise? We're established rank 2, nearly at the end of that. 10,676 in the bank. So not doing too badly at all. Oh, that'll be mine, will it? Okay, got you. I thought that was showing his stat page. It's fine. I'm gonna have to look for some of the others. So how many is there, Farah? Is there one at every type of map? You have to collect them for the trophy. Are they missable then? Because do some of these early contracts disappear? I know we keep going back to the same locations at the moment, but do some of the locations disappear, or are they always available? Because I don't want to miss any really. If there's a trophy for it, I might get the guide and just have a look. Not missable. Okay, excellent. Mr. What are you like on the road on PS5? It's really good. Yeah. I will say this as well is that when I've been streaming it, there's been quite a few of you in watching it, but then afterwards, the replay does fairly well as well. It's quite surprising. A lot of people must just watch it during the week after the event. So it's interesting, isn't it? You'll never get Mel on side though, look. There's no way that's going to happen. Refund. Right. So I think we'll leave it there for tonight. So thanks everyone for joining me. It's been good again. Tomorrow, as I said, I've got most of tomorrow afternoon actually. So we might do a bit of snow runner and a bit of fishing North Atlantic, if that suits you guys. We'll try it anyway. We'll see how popular it is, and we'll take it from there. I think I'll put PC Building Simulator back on after this while I remember as well. because we'll do some of that at some point. Because I'd like to revisit it as well. I think with you guys talking about it. So yeah, I will see you tomorrow. Hopefully. Thanks for coming in again. Take it easy tonight. Talk to you tomorrow. Bye for now.